Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I welcome you to all of my videos. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been sending my way. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about color. How much I love color, how much INFJs love color, and how much we hate discriminating against color. Recently, a friend of mine, an INFJ viewer here that has turned into a really good friend of mine, Eleanor Akaho, she messaged me asking me, what's your favorite color? And it was really funny because my first thought was, one color? I have to pick one color out of all of the beautiful colors out there? How can I pick one? There's red and there's yellow and there's orange and there's blue and there's green and there's silver and purple. I mean, how can I pick one? But I didn't want to actually say that because I was like, she's going to think I'm crazy. So then I was like, I like all colors. I try to be subtle about it. But purple is one of my favorites. I said it because I had to choose one color. I thought I had to choose one color. And she replied back to me saying, she's asked like 5 or 6 INFJ women this exact same question. And it was really funny because all of them said exactly the same thing. I love all color, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick this kind of thing, right? And I think this kind of tendency of ours not only comes from the fact that we hate discriminating against anything, even color, which is such an inanimate thought process. It's not even real, right? I mean, every person looks at color differently, every person sees color differently. The same color will seem different to you depending on your life experiences, depending on the rods and cones in your eyes, depending on your retina and your pupils, and depending on the lighting and depending on the sunshine. So, I mean, every color can look different to every person, even though they're looking exactly the same thing. So it really is an ethereal concept. It's not even real if you think about it. But even then, even though it's not real, we hate discriminating against it. I think there's several reasons for it. Not only that we hate discriminating against inanimate objects, I can't even say the word, inanimate objects. Like, even if there's a water bottle sitting there and if I kick it, or if someone else kicks it, I think to myself, but why did you kick it? It's gonna feel pain. It's just a plastic bottle that's sitting there. It's on the ground, it's dead. But in my head, and I never actually display it outwards, I never actually say it out loud, but in my head I'm thinking to myself, but why did you do that? What if it felt hurt? What if it does have feelings? What if it feels emotions and you've just kicked it and it felt sadness? You have no idea. You don't know what feels and you don't know what doesn't feel. We live in this realm, this very small physical realm where we think we see things, but we have missed a huge spectrum of ultraviolet rays. We don't see a lot of light. We don't hear a lot of sound. We don't feel a lot of senses. We're very limited. We see a little portion of this world. There's so much more to it that we are completely unaware of. And plastic might have feelings. Metal might have feelings. Concrete roads might have feelings. Maybe they feel pain every single time a car walks on them, or a car runs on them, or we walk on them. Not only species with sentient beings with consciousness have feelings, but everything else might have feelings too. You have no idea. You have no idea. I have no idea. I'm making up stuff perhaps. But in that regard, INFJs look at the world in a very magical way. That's the way we look at the world, and we don't discriminate against anything. I have a couple of soft toys on my bed, and every single time they fall to the ground because I fell asleep and I push them away, I wake up in the morning and I see them on the ground, I cry for them, not literally, but I cry inside. I think to myself, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was sleeping, I apologize, right? Just because they're important to me. Even though they're inanimate objects, I do care about them and their feelings, and they matter to me. The same kind of thing I think applies to color as well. INFJs, I think, are color in a world of gray. I really think when I'm walking through the world that I think that's a reason why we are always walking around as if there's a spotlight on us. Because I noticed this about me and a lot of the INFJs. We were walking through the world and people are always looking at us and staring at us. There's some kind of aura or some kind of energy that we're reflecting to the world. I have no idea what it looks like from the outside in because I can't see it for myself. But I do know that that's something that we're reflecting to the world, and I think a lot of it has to do with color. Most people are somber and depressed and walking around as if the world sucks. Or maybe that's just me or my persona, or that's what I think of the world right now. But I do notice that I was walking around in a mall yesterday, and I was noticing how everyone was on their phones, obviously, which is fine, but they weren't happy on their phones. They weren't ecstatically interested in their phones. They weren't happy that they were on their phones or enjoying it. They were sad. They were all walking around somber, sad, depressed, blasé about life. And INFJs will never do that, because we know that every single moment is precious. We have very few moments of these, and eventually all of it's going to end and we're going to die. And it's really, really important that you enjoy it. So we are like a burst of color in a world of gray and blacks and whites. You know, we are color. We walk through the world and we bring color to the world. We walk through the world and we bring joy to the world. We bring brightness. We bring light to the world, right? And that's the reason why I love ourselves so much. I love INFJ so much. We are that joy of color, that burst of color. That's the reason we love color so much as well. We can't discriminate against color. There's no one particular color that I can choose. I am the rainbow. I love the rainbow. I am the rainbow. I'm filled with color. I'm filled with joy. And I love every single color that's in the world. And I want to bring every single color that's in the world to the world around me. And I want to bring so much joy and color and brightness to the world that the world cannot be sad anymore, that they cannot feel depression anymore, that they cannot feel somberness anymore, that they feel the emotion of being alive, of being fully and truly alive, because we're here only for a few moments and then we're dead. And so we're only here for a few moments. We should really, 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 really enjoy it, because you don't know, you might die tomorrow, kind of thing. Right? And that happens because we think about death a lot, and that's why we appreciate life so much, and that's why we bring so much color to the world. I don't know if this video actually made sense, but I really wanted to do this video because I've been thinking about it for so long, because I really do believe that we are color in a world of gray, and I really do believe every other thing that I've said in this video. Again, let me know what you guys think about this. I'd love to hear from it. It's so abstract and so out there. I wonder if you guys understood it, if you guys related to it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Let me know all of it. I'm here to listen. I'm here to answer your questions. All my contact information is in the description below, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.